Hello and welcome back to Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. So, last time we spent a lot of time leveling up, so I think this time it's time for us to leave Dresden, except it isn't because we need to rest. Is there anybody we need to speak to before we rest and get ready to leave? Just checking here. So we already spoke to the storyteller for pretty much all of it. Just see if there's anybody else on the map that makes sense to speak to right now. I don't believe we need to speak to anybody. Oh, Greyboar! Greyboar is the person we need to speak to. Yes, I was in my head. I was stalling for time. I was like, I'm sure there was somebody we need to speak to. Greyboar. Why do we need to speak to Greyboar? Well, he's a full member of our party now, so let's see if he has anything more to say. He's not at the inn. He is through here. Nobody new here? No, there's still Thorn, who doesn't have anything going on, but that's okay. Right. So he should be at the back of the inn. Also, or the back of the tavern. Also, he has no aura around him, which means that although he might be a bounty hunter, assassin type person, he's not a criminal, which is good to know. Greyboar nods to you politely. As always, wisps of sweet smoke rise from his pipe. Can I help you, Commander? I want to know more about you. I know what you're asking. How did someone like me end up in these lands? A warrior without kith or kin, or godly blessing, or crusader's mantle. Many have asked the same thing. Tell me about your past. I was born in Daggermark, the city of thieves, murderers, and poisoners. I soldiered for a while, served in the infantry under Jalor Tlovesh. It didn't take long to realise that there's two types of Daggermark soldiers. There's the dumb thugs who need to be bossed around, and then there's the venturous lads who use the title to do murder and extortion for hire. You can guess which one I fell in with. I knew the rules of the game, and the wealthy often called upon me to solve their problems or get a leg up on their competition. Then I got into a quarrel with an officer, and I left the service and became an independent contractor. It turns out, outside Daggermark, there's a lot fewer specialists who fit my profile. A proper assassin can get paid pretty well. The job took me all over Avistan before I came here. You could have protected your home and served your own people, and you chose the work of the assassin. Good for you for leaving the army. Soldiers are the same as assassins. They only work for the politicians. Everybody's equally bad. Probably not the best take for, the leader of a crusade. Literally, the leader of soldiers. It's not really the best take to have. You had your reasons. Let's try the I don't understand you. See if he extrapolates a little bit. I don't see much difference between a soldier and an assassin. They do the same job, take orders from the same lords and masters, except that soldiers get paid less and have to obey their dumb sergeants. Do you have a family? My people don't brook trade with assassins. The family I'm from are honest merchants and loyal worshippers of Torag. By now they must think I'm dead. They'd be appalled if they found out how things really stood. The dwarf grows grim and his strong teeth clench his pipe until it cracks. As for my other family, I got one of those too. On my travels I met a woman, fair and kind. For her I laid down my weapon, got a house, became a simple city dweller. We had a daughter. We lived like that for 1.5 years before the road called me back. I loved her, but that life, it was like I was being buried alive. I was ready to kill myself just to end the torturous meaninglessness. Only the road could cure me of those thoughts. But for some reason, I keep going back to that house I once lived in, to the woman I once loved, to the daughter I don't even really know who doesn't know me. I watch from afar. I don't have the right to return to their lives. Mora, my daughter, I don't know what she is to me. The biggest mistake of my life or the greatest mark I'll leave on the world. Well, I don't think we go for the lawful answer here. It's a little bit much. We could say we feel sorry for him. You had a family keep on whining like that and he'll lose my respect. Wow. But she could have gone traveling with you, couldn't she? Let's go a little bit chaotic. Let's ask that question. Greyboar frowns and nods to you. Yes, but I'm not made for a family life. Nor is she for life on the road. Does that mean I'm a villain? What brought you to the Worldwound? The dwarf shrugs. There's a lot of good jobs here and not many competitors. A lot of dangerous demons, and every one of them has gobbled up someone's son, wife, or best friend. And who do they come to for vengeance? To the Crusaders. They're bound up by their orders, and they lack the necessary skills. The people who hire me don't want to wait until the crusade ends, if it ever will. That's where I come in, ready to deliver targeted vengeance today, for a generous fee. What's your opinion on a crusade? I'd lie if I see much difference between me and the Crusaders. Times now aren't like they were during the First Crusade. Nowadays, the ranks of the Crusaders are filled with fugitives, opportunists, exiled nobles, fortune hunters, and lads who just plain love carnage. And all of them should thank the gods that the Worldwound is still open. Otherwise, they'd be busy with robbery and murder, and when they meet me in the street, they'd not be wearing noble scowls, but taking off their hats and addressing me as sir. Don't you dare compare Crusaders to criminals? Crusaders are guided by their duty and loyalty to Queen. You're right, sometimes wonder how these fools still haven't got it figured out. Or sounds logical. Let's go for a little bit of a neutral answer. Sounds logical, although not many Crusaders would agree with you. And they have their right to their opinion, just as I do. You've satisfied my curiosity. You know, you're the first among my clients to ask such questions. Okay. Tell me about your craft. Like any master of his craft, I can talk for hours about the subtleties of my work and my finest works. Or my trade and my finest works. Or would you prefer to test me yourself? What's the most important thing in an assassin's work? Greybor chuckles. Haha, the first rule of an assassin. Bring the head back with you. Seriously though, tactics and equipment are what matters. The winner isn't the strongest, but the one who strikes first, so long as that's also last. When I get a job, I don't rush into things. Let the victim know they're being hunted. Let them reinforce their guards, trust no one, and fall into a paranoia. Only when the victim is exhausted at the end of their tether do I come in to wish them sweet dreams. It might sound funny, but believe me, no one's laughing in that room. Are you haunted by remorse? Not at all. I've met a lot of good people. Many of them have had a generous price on their heads. Everyone is a thorn in someone else's side. For some reason, folks imagine the good lads have fair right to ruin the lives of the bad ones, and not the other way around. But it's only the morals of the majority that determine who's good and who's a villain. And those morals shift every day. I've been to many different places, talked to many different people, and the morals were different everywhere. Okay. Killing for gold is horrible. We can be very self-righteous if we want to be here. We did hire him. Your words are true, self-reproach is for weaklings and cowards. Lords, judges, and priests should deliver death sentences, not you. Some people just have to die, the sooner the better. I'm sure you've killed a lot more scumbags than good people. I will say, although we are like, you know, the judge subtype, and we are the head of the crusade, I'm fairly certain we may have delivered death sentences when perhaps we didn't have full authority to do so. Or we say, I hear you. I don't know. What are we going to say here? Let's go for some chaotic energy here. Some people just have to die, and the sooner the better. I'm sure you've killed a lot more scumbags than good people. Killing good people doesn't tend to pay very well. It's the dangerous, twisted, bloody sons of bitches who fetch the highest bounty. That's why they're my specialty. You must value your reputation a great deal. Greybor nods with dignity. Of course. In my line of work, reputation is everything. It keeps away the random fools who are looking for a fight, and the right people know I can be trusted. Anyone who has no care for their reputation is no better than a frog-eating kobold. There's no doing business with those hacks. The best you can do is use them for a job and then kill them afterwards. Whereas I, as a professional with a name, demand respect from the client. Do you worship any of the gods? It's my family's way to worship Torag, but he's not my god. Many craftsmen venerate Torag, and I consider my work a craft, but Torag's priests also say that he abhors murder. Either way, I name another god as my patron. Norgrober, the god of dark and unlawful actions. He and I, we have an understanding. Norgrober Blackfingers is my patron. Unlike many of the other gods, he himself was once mortal, which makes him honest. His teachings are built upon the grim truths of the street that raised me. Norgrober will not try to fool you. He will never demand that you achieve perfection. After all, everyone knows that he is not perfect himself. Countless psychopaths and other scum worship him too. Butchers who've conducted mass murder call him Father Skinsaw. Boneheaded street vermin thank the Grey Master for a bunch of coins they managed to wrest away from a passerby. Yeah, of course. The most despicable of them all, those who praise Norgobber as the Reaper of Reputation, those disgusting rotten rats, politicians. Oh no, definitely not. Worse than demons. Tell me about your best murder. The most difficult one was a professor at the Clockwork Cathedral in Absalom. The very existence of this wizard mechanic was a secret, and almost nobody knew his face or his name. Hunting him down was a symphony of violence and hard tactics. I had to sneak through his secret underground palace that looked like a wind-up dollhouse put together by a psychopath. No rational mind could have invented such intricate traps. And there were mechanical cutlass spiders everywhere. They nearly took 2 fingers and an ear. The professor was a dangerous bloke. Day and night he wore a deadly mechanism as a sort of armour, which made him look like an 8-legged, steam-spewing winged monster. But I came prepared. A tomb raider from Osarian had taught me how to avoid the traps. And I opened up his armoured suit with a lick-toed goblin sword. It's not even a sword, more like a giant can opener. They use them to pull fallen knights from their armour, to devour later, but I digress. I tore open his armour and saw his true form. Don't ask me what it was, I'll just say it was very unexpected. The mechanic went berserk and attacked me with incredible force. It was too much for me and I had to flee. The fool thought he'd won until he realised I'd reassembled all his traps into a giant death machine. 2 minutes after I escaped, his palace turned into a cloud of dust. Without his immaculate armour, my mark was sent on his merry way to... well, I suppose he's on a plane for broken golems and music boxes. Okay, well I have no more questions. Well, if you have any more, come to me. I have some experience and I'm willing to share. It's actually quite chatty now he's our, now we're paying him. What do you think of your new powers? The dwarf glances at his hands. They're strong and firm and abnormally lean for his race. A nice bonus. My career is in for an upturn. Who knows, maybe one day I'll pull off a truly mythical job. A deity or a demon lord, or something of that sort. Do you like working for me? After some thought, the dwarf offers you a slight smile. Ah yes, I like you, Commander. You don't keep me from doing what I do. You don't try to preach at me, and you act with precision and competence. I respect that. I wonder whether if our previous conversations that we've had right now had gone differently, he would have a different response. Like if we'd said, that's abhorrent. Oh, you're awful for killing people. Whether he would have been like, you're a little bit preachy. I don't know. Anyway, I want to know more about your last client. He decided to remain anonymous, but I suspect his name was Willowdus. I'd already struck off a few lesser demons for him, and later in Canabras a stronger one. In the battle for Dresden, the client insisted I kill the demon with a dagger he gave me, and tell the wretch that Willowdus said hello. According to my client, 1 stab would be enough. But it turned out differently. The demon survived, a stain on my reputation. I don't know why he got it wrong, simple incompetence, or did he set me up to fail? Either way, I'd like to have another chat with this Willowdus. We can stop there. Greybor nods silently and focuses on lighting up a freshly packed pipe. Now, did we get a second part of his thing here, or have we not had any companion quest for him? Oh, we did get a second part. Cool. The hunt for the dragon is at an end and the job is done, but Greybor is in no hurry to leave the commander's party, since she pays handsomely for the heads of slain demons. Soon the Crusaders will learn if this assassin is as good as his impeccable reputation suggests, or if he's just another venal opportunist lacking morals and honour. Okay. Let me have a little look and see whether there's any more that we missed here, by the way. No, I think all of these are pretty much ones that we've had before. You do not have a second part, which is intriguing. Back to the roots. Lan, after promising to lead the mongrels to the surface, once again met the woman who had meant so much to him. The woman who had betrayed not only their friendship, but all their mongrel kind. However, this bitter encounter was worth enduring for one reason. The mongrels are now fully settled in Dresden, no longer the underground crusaders, but the commander's crusaders. Nice. Wenduog only has 1. Same with Ember. We already did yours ages ago. Horse doesn't have 1. Yeah, you only have 1. You only have 1. And of course, we don't get 1. we're still very much in lawful good, even if we've moved a little bit towards chaotic with a few of our things. Cool. So I believe that we have now spoken to everyone that we need to speak to.
Me.
Let's do a quick save. And let's do a rest. Because it seems like a good time to rest. Okay, so this will move us back in here. Do we have enough to do scroll scribing? Lore religion? Really, you should be the one doing scroll scribing, but you don't have scribe scrolls. I've kind of done this a little bit wrong, but that's okay. Get a plus 10 to it anyway. Yeah, we have enough. We can make another scroll of restoration if we want to. Let's do it. Yeah, let's make a scroll of restoration at caster level 1. I don't know why it tries to do a caster level 12 one. Like, there's no benefit to being a higher caster level, so... Yeah, caster level 1. Cool, and we'll rest for the recommended period.
Your spirit is exceptionally strong. You not only recognized your deeds, you tried to atone for them. That warrants respect.
I always just want to abandon it all and run away, back to my old life. But that's not possible. I can only move forward.
Okay. I do like them starting to form relationships between each other. I wonder how deep it's going to go. But I do like seeing it. Right, let's leave here. We can crusade manage on the main map if we've got anything to do. We know we have no events, because if we had any events that we're going to trigger, it would have triggered when we woke up. So, area exit. Now, Woljif is one that I want to bring, because I want to go and do his quest. However, we can't go and do his quest because there's a fort in the way and we need to get people recruited. I guess we can go to Chili Creek. Yeah. Let's take you out. We no longer need you. Who haven't we brought in a while? We haven't brought Lan in a while, to be fair. We could bring Lan out. I'm going to take Greybor out just now. I suspect he might end up being somebody who doesn't join our party too often. He kind of fills the same role as other people. Same with Wendog. Even though I like having her around, like, we have a lot of people who fill the same roles. I could bring a Ruchelet, and then that lets me take Woljif out, to be fair, actually. It's not bringing Lan, but it does let me take Woljif out, because she has Trickery. Then we could bring Wendog. Or actually, you know what? We haven't brought Regil in ages. Let's bring Regil. And maybe Ember? Yeah, we haven't brought Ember either. But let's go with this party. It's a little bit, you know, different, but let's go with that. Right. Load it up. And we can see what happened to all of the armies that are attacking us. Ooh, we have 2 of them now. Oh, and we can recruit. Wonderful. 5, and then the army down here is a 4. Okay. So you're going to come in Winter Sun up that way. You're going to come in that way. Okay, so we might want to send somebody down to deal with the 4, if we can. Right, how much do we have in terms of finance points? Not enough. Okay, Crusade. Let's see what we got. Because we got a decree here. Strengthening diplomatic connections. Ah, so that is us maxed out diplomatic stuff, but we can't do that until we finish Chillroar's Tusks, which is in a day. Okay, that's fine. So we probably want to be in Dresden in a day. That's fine. I'll leave that be for just now. Right, back over here. I want to recruit as many as I can. Who is currently in Dresden? Let's have a look here. Boring Squad. Boring Squad. Let's get you as many of these guys as possible. Just nice to add in. What are you? Conscripts. Okay, so we've got Conscripts, Inquisitors, and Hell Knights. Hell Knights are definitely one I want to recruit. I can't afford them yet, but they're definitely one that I want. Let's have a look at Alley Battalion. Right, I can recruit these guys into you. For 1,000. Yeah, I'm out of money now. But that's a nice strength increase for this one. 29 of those are actually very good. They're maybe better than the Mongrel Sharpshooters. And I do want to upgrade our Mounted Scouts again. I want to see how much it costs, but I'm not allowed to. Okay, we're just going to have to wait a day on them then. I could send Alley Battalion south, I suppose. How strong are you? Not that strong. Are any of you immune to fire? No. Anything else here? How about you? Are you immune to fire? No. Okay. None of them are immune to fire. You know what, Alley Battalion? You are going to head down here for just now. And we'll get you to meet up with the army when you get a chance. Although, if I sent you down here, you would block by the 6. So I can actually send you down like this. And then you will eventually Yeah, we'll get them walking into you. That's fine. We'll do a quick save there as well, just so we have one. Boring squad. Your job is to head out here. Yeah, let's see how far we can get you. Nice. Okay, so we should be able to meet up with both of them on the next cycle, which is good. Let me just check. So actually, let me check some with Ali Battalion. Yeah, let's change how we're gonna do that here. Let's do something a little bit like this. Yeah, a little bit like this. I'm trying to avoid getting hit by AoEs. Yeah, I think that'll work well. We can't be hit by an AoE right there. Cool. That seems fine. Right, where are we gonna go? We can go anywhere. We're gonna go to Chili Creek. Which is down this way. Oh my lord, it's so far away. It's a long trip. It's 2 days and 1 hour. I'm gonna do it now. Yeah. There's no better time to do it. So we might as well do it now. That's the thing, like, although it's a long way away, like, what are we gonna do? Oh, I have the wrong person on stealth, probably. Be my guess. I'll check that in a second. Hello? You gonna let me attack first? I mean, I really appreciate it, if I'm honest with you. That's very nice. I'm just doing some working out here. This is our party formation. The X formation. You on the same level? I think something's squint there, but I'm not sure. I think it might be that there's two on top of each other here. Mount the horse. Arushale. Shoot it.
I will resist.
Nice crit. That's a very good way to start. Just crit it. Alright, Restless Slumber. Oh no. Over here. There is only one enemy. Shoot it. I know that we could have tried for the instant kill, but I think that's unnecessary to do that. Yeah, it's dead. Okay, that's fine.
March on.
We could use this as a buffing opportunity, but there's zero reason to buff. The reason why there's zero reason to buff is because for some reason we're having trouble with that exit. I think the horse was having trouble reaching it. There's zero reason to buff because we're going to spend more than a day on the road anyway. It's fine. We haven't hit midnight yet, so we can't move our armies. Continue. Alright, yeah. Switch to our armies. Oh, we have something in here? Oh, the relic will be augmented, yeah. That's fine. Then it goes into events. The clerics can sense the traces of Chillroar's former might in its remains. They could awaken one of the aspects of its power by offering a prayer over the relic. So, we could get either Chillroar's voice or icy blood. So this one, when you're wielding this +2 spiked light axe, you deal +1 bonus damage per dice rolled for spells with the cold descriptor. Whenever you use shield bash, the enemy has to pass a fortitude saving throw, or become vulnerable to cold damage, taking 50% more than normal until the end of battle. That's not really what we need. Whenever you're doing this, you gain 20 whenever you're holding the shield, you gain 20 resistance to sonic damage and a +2 on saving throws against sound-based effects. If someone attacks with sonic damage, the wielder has to make a reflex saving throw for sonic damage to echo from the shield, dealing all enemies in a 10-foot area 3d6 sonic damage. That is better. Yeah, this one is better for us. The terrible growl of Chillroar could knock down a galloping horseman and blow away a hut. Priests awaken the tumultuous spirit of the ancient Gauro, giving magical properties to its remains. Ooh, okay. But now it means that we can do this, which will take a day, but then we get the diplomatic connections going. Nice. Love it. That's fantastic. Right, go back to our armies. Let's go to the Ali Battalion. It's time for you to take on this demon army. Let's go. Fireball. Here we come. Okay, so who do we think is going to get us? These guys... Well, let me just have a look. These guys look like they use melee weapons. Javelins. Okay, they do not. What do you use? Do you use your hands? Okay, if you use your hands, I want to take out the javelins on this side, probably. Well, how many can you take out by shooting? You can take out an entire group? Fantastic. So a fireball. This is what happens when all your damage is in one unit. Nice. Oh, you do have spells. Okay. Use Dominate. Paladins failed their will saving throw, so I think they are against us right now. Yeah, that's a problem. They got an extra turn. That's unfair. Mainly because it is, you know, horrible to us. We killed them though, and that's it. It's done. Replenished all of our losses. It's not really unfair. It's just like... it's unfortunate for what we were doing. Okay. How's our XP going? Not going well. Okay. Well, whatever. We did what we needed to do there. Can you beat this army? Nope. Alright, well. You know what? You might as well just wait here. Well, I guess we probably want you in Dresden, actually, yeah. Work your way to Dresden. Right, quick save. That was an easy one. Let's have a look at the other one. Boring squad versus demon army of 5 strength. Continue. Let's go. So, yeah, this one's they're all a little bit tougher. Let's use attack formation on us. Gives us extra damage. I think probably the Brimmeracks are going to be the most dangerous. Let's at least shoot them. You're going to move here this turn. You can attack them. Let's do so. Incubuses are going to attack in, maybe. Crushing Despair. So I think they're skipping a turn next turn. Hell Knights move in. And you move in like this, and we're now blocking them from getting in at us. That works. Okay. I want to delay your turn. Yeah, wait. I'm going to move in. I think. Working out where I want people to go. Because I want these guys to be able to attack from the corner on somebody. Not sure. You move in here. That's fine. You are going to attack the incubi just to remove them from the equation. You're going to come in here and attack like this. I should be raising our defense actually on these guys. Let's do that. Does this one lower our speed, or what's it? Penalty to attack. Okay, I'll take the penalty to attack on those guys right now. We will take a shot at the... Well, maybe I take a shot at the incubi. We could probably kill them quicker. Alright, I went for Brimmeracks anyway, but... I hate you. With the passion of 1,000 suns. I hate you. Alright, well, we lost some troops. That's horrible. I'm gonna reload. That's actually horrible. What? What? Why are there suicide bots? Well, am I gonna reload? Let me have a look. Wait. Yeah, I'm gonna reload that. I wouldn't normally, but like, that's just ridiculous. That is... I forgot they did that. Alright, cultists are suicide bombers. Good to remember. Shoot the cultists. They are priority #1 targets to remove from the field. Alright, you're gonna go here. Could do Bless as well for us to give us extra attack. That's fine. Priority 1 target. Get him. That's fine. What does Crushing Despair even do? -2 attack and penalty to initiative and combat morale. Okay. You're going to head up here. And now get you to attack the cultists. You're going to block the way to them. That's horrible. They just did it again. How does it do so much damage? So it's 1,152 d6 damage. Huh. Power times by d6 times by unit number. Huh. Okay. How are you even meant to counter that? I'm not entirely sure. Yeah. Power 8. 144. So it's 144 times by 6 times by 8. Effectively. Or it's 100. Yeah, it's 144 times by 8. Then d6. That's horrible. Let me try that again. Let's see. Is there a strategy that works against these guys? Do you just have to play coy and try and shoot them with archers? I don't know. I don't know what you have to do here. Right, I'm going to give you... I'd say let's go for Bless first. That's fine. You're going to shoot the cultists. And then the rest of you are just going to have to stay back here. That's fine, we got negative to attack. I could attack the incubi, and I should. Even if they come over here, this is fine. And you're going to stand here. Yeah, now you're just attacking melee. So you just keep your units away from them, basically. That's fine. Attack. Attack. Move forward. Hopefully, if they move at us, we have to run, basically. Yeah. Yeah, so they're just going to attack normally now. That's fine. Attack. Kill the incubi. Wonderful. I was kind of hoping we didn't kill so we get the double attack. Not that it really matters that much. You doing your suicide bomber move yet? No. See, I can't run in or they'll use their thing. So I just basically need to get in range to move in. And then just chill. Yeah, just like defend. You can move in and attack, so defend. Attack. Twice. There we go. If I was to shoot... Oh, I was looking for shooting here. You need to take one step forward to be able to attack. That's okay. Shoot. I think next turn I want to go in. Yeah, next turn I want to go in. Total defense. Total defense. Attack. I should be able to kill them next turn. Definitely, I think now. You actually need to take like another 2 steps forward. That's okay. Right. Shoot. Now everybody can run in and attack. You can now go in and attack. Hit him. Perfect. So that's how you're meant to do that. Wow. Okay. Remind me whenever we see cultists to be incredibly scared of what they can do. Okay, we did manage to beat it though. Okay. There's no point going further forward because that demon army would annihilate us. This one, that's 555 cultists. Like, what are you meant to do? You have to send in the fireball against that because there's no way that you're gonna win in like an attrition battle. Which is what this arm... Boring Squad is attrition battles, but there's no way you could win an attrition battle with that army. It's just not happening. Alright, head back to Dresden. Okay. Right, you? We're going to Chili Creek. Let's go. We are a little bit fatigued. Wait, can he... I was going to say, could he not be fatigued? And then it just lets us keep going. I think there was one like that in Kingmaker. And because it didn't stop you, like you had 5 people who were exhausted and one person was like, nah, I'm okay, I'm good to keep going. Yeah, you see, I have nobody on camouflage. That's why we got caught by a random unit. Okay. We should be on this along with Reg. Yeah, and then Alchemy should be you with a backup here. I don't want onion soup. I actually want just a hearty meal, which is an auto success. Anybody need help? Nope. Okay, cool. Begin rest.
What would you like your first dream to be?
I don't even know. I think once I'm able to imagine it, that's when I'll be ready to accept Esna's gift.
Okay. Short and sweet. Right. We only rested 9 hours, so the armies haven't reset. Oh, do we have more finance points? We have a few. Ali Battalion isn't quite back yet. Alright, we'll do that when we get back. Continue! Through Leper's Smile. Yep. Random enemies. There we go. So now we can avoid them because we're getting the stealth checks and we're passing. Yeah, so it was a DC 26 with a modifier of 31. Again, the exact same check. So yeah, that's basically what we didn't have on last time. Okay. I would like to rest. Same squad, doing the same things. Sounds good to me. What's this? A butterfly? How did it get here? Could it be? Is the goddess watching over me? Yeah, or it could, you know, be like a butterfly. I don't know. Right. We got new Crusade stuff? Strengthening diplomatic connections has been done. Financing a crusade is a costly process, and the diplomatic council has to come up with new tricks to preserve the friendship of countries and nobility sponsoring the commander's army. Irabeth wants to talk. She would like to stress this is a private conversation, not a meeting on crusade-related matters. Ooh, that might be the next part of her quest. Nice. What are we missing here? Banner of Conquest? Yeah, okay, fine. These guys can move again. So Ali Battalion, continue your road back to Dresden. I might put the marksman in the other squad. I think that might be the trick here, currently. Oring squad, yes, also head back to Dresden. Yeah, I think maybe marksman in this squad might end up being useful. Like maybe instead of the mounted knights, or mounted scouts potentially. Right, let's buy up. So, first of all, I'm buying all of them. Perfect. That's just a great addition to the squad. Doesn't really have any downside. And you, I will buy the remainder of these. Yeah, the 2 I didn't get. Another great addition. We need another 600 to be able to afford the Hell Knights. And they are, like, pretty much mandatory for our army right now. Yeah, some more Hell Knights would be great. Hell Knights, then we can reload the mercenaries. Inquisitors aren't bad. We already have a stack of them going. Conscripts aren't bad. Well, they're terrible, but there's like a lot of them, so there's some benefits there. But yeah, and another 20 Inquisitors would be okay, but we'll see. Right, let's leave them there for just now. Back to this one, Chili Creek. Let's go. And in we go. So this is the place which is under some kind of protection. It had all the dolls in the tree. And they killed a Hydra. Beyond that, we know very little about this place. Sela, mount your horse. Now, because we know very little, and we've been invited here specifically, I'm going to buff. Now, this will go one of 2 ways. This buff will be very necessary, or it will not have been required at all, basically. Because either we're going to be in a trap, or they are just friendly and they want to give us a gift. You know, we'll see how it goes. 1 for you. And 1 for you. Right. 1 for you. 1 for you. Oh, I should equip our new shield potentially, actually, as well. Is this better than our shield of magical retribution? Not unless we're fighting Sonic, to be fair. I don't know whether a spike shield is actually good for us or not. But yeah, magical retribution is really good unless... this is kind of like a very specific if we're facing a Sonic enemy. Right. That's fine. So I used it on you. I used it on you. I haven't used it on you yet. Okay. And one of those on you. Strength. That'll be one for you. One for yourself. Sealer. Horse. Arushale. Everyone gets a little strength. Extra AC. One for you. 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 And one for you. Nice. Aid. One for you. One for you. One for you. What are we missing? We are missing this buff. Think. Oh, we also have the Owl's Wisdom Mass. Forgot we now have that. Might as well use it. Yeah, I'll put that there for just now. Oh, he also gets heal as well. Nice. Guess he just naturally gets that one. Protection from fire. Acid. And I don't know. Cold. That seems fine for what we got here. You, Aura of Courage. These ones, 10 minutes, not long enough for us to get enduring spells right now. Yep, that's fine. That's really the only one that we need because this is 10 minutes per level. You don't have anything that's long enough, do you? No. Oh, that's hour per level. Magic Fang. Yeah, let's use that on the horse. This is also minute per level. We'll move it over there and then move these along. This is hour per level. Yeah. Oh, that's delay poison. We were looking for communal. That's 1 hour. Might as well. Okay. Summon your wolf. He'll be around for an hour. Nice. That's fine. Leave that be. To see if we've got anything else we need here.
War must end.
Yeah, you have a lot of stuff going on. In fact, you probably have extra spells that... Yeah, you have this extra spell that isn't even out right now. Let's replace that for just now. There we go. Right. You're done. You're done. You're done.
Win this war.
You're done. Oh, we need to do this. There we go. A little see invisible. Quick save. I think we're ready to go now. Are these still here? Yeah, they're still here. Horse is still very quick. Oh, hello everybody. It's not a wolf that howls in the night. It's not a bittern that cries in the fen. The fishermen sway slowly from side to side as they sing a mournful dirge. A woman, her face red and swollen from weeping, lifts a small doll made of grass and seaweed above her head and ties it to a branch with a light blue ribbon. It's not the falling rain that blinds my sight. It's the grief of my broken, bleeding heart. What's happening here? Shush, be quiet. What's happening? What's happening is that Lavona's son died 2 days ago. Her eldest, of course. Of course? So we're here commemorating the poor child. My condolences. Thank you for your kind words, but it's probably best for you to move along. This is a gathering of friends and family, and unfamiliar faces don't bring much comfort. How did he die? You want to know how he died? She begged him not to get close to the water. Told him so many times to stay on the shore. He's her firstborn, you know. But he didn't listen to his mama. He went swimming, got leg cramp, and, well, what more is there to say? You can't cheat the river. What's so special about firstborns? Too curious for your own good, eh? People are in mourning. They didn't come here to answer all your questions. They came here to grieve. Go on, leave us in peace. What does the doll mean? The doll represents the person who died. That's what it means. When someone dies, we hang a doll here in their memory. And this is the place where we mourn our dead. Others bury their dead in the ground or keep their ashes in urns, but our dead sleep at the bottom of the river. The river always claims her own, you know. Child or old man, it doesn't matter. Every one of us will drink of the icy water someday. See the white shores of the ice rill? That's not sand, that's the bones of our ancestors. One day we'll join them. I have to go. The fishermen ignore you as they continue to sing their mournful dirge. Alright, so I think they're sacrificing their firstborn to the river. Probably not willingly by the sounds of it. Okay. Or not fully willingly, I should say. If I do this, do we wander at the same speed? No. Journal? Why are you glowing? Hello there, my friend. Why is everybody glowing? Hi. The priest appears lost in thought, his face troubled, but his eyes light up when he sees you. Oh, hello. The villagers are performing some kind of ritual on the outskirts of the village. They were singing songs. Yes, I noticed. The priest nods gloomily. But at least I finally understand why the dolls are put in the trees. Each one represents a person who has died, the body lost to the waters of the river. If a doll is tied with a grey ribbon, the person died on land, and the remains were sent downstream in a boat. Dark blue ribbons represent those who have drowned. The light blue ribbons are used to signify the drowning of a firstborn, an eldest child, and there are a frightening number of light blue ribbons on the branches. Yeah, something strange is going on in this village. You don't have to tell me. Take the people who are performing the memorial service for the drowned boy, for example. When they discovered he drowned, they just shrugged. He was a firstborn, they said, and that was that. It was like they expected it. There was no surprise, no sense of bewilderment, no deep grief. There was just sad resignation. It all seemed so strange. Alright, I have to go. Harass still help you. Hello, everybody. Why are you glowing in particular? The river will always take what's hers. Okay. Hey, there's the guy who told us to come to the village. What's up, Markle? Luke, the commander's here. Welcome back. Please stay here for as long as you'd like. How are things going in the village? Things haven't been going good as of late. The widow, Livona, lost her oldest son the other day. He drowned. She told him not to get too close to the river, but when have children ever listened to their mothers? If Icy Rill wants something, she'll get it sooner or later. That's a fact. The boy was a firstborn after all. She loves firstborns, our river. Loves them to death. Now, enough of such horrible talk. I'm a firstborn too, and I'm still fine, alive and kicking. Yeah, it's not suspicious at all, mate. What kind of ritual are the villagers performing in the grove near the outskirts of the village? Which villagers? The ones who are singing songs? No, that's not a ritual. They're holding a memorial service. We don't bury our dead underground. We put them in boats and release them into the embrace of our mother, Icy Rill. But that's only when someone dies on land. When the river takes someone, well, there's obviously no body to put in the boat, so people sing songs in their memory and leave dolls in the trees. We'll do the criminal aura afterwards. Marco, you told me your village had taken a collection to aid the army. Right you are. Here it is, just like I said. Go ahead, take it. We're just glad to help in any way we can. I have to go. Safe travels. May you defeat all your enemies. And don't forget, you're always welcome here. Alright, I deliberately wanted to get our reward and then save. And now I want to speak to him. I can see the criminal aura surrounding you, Markle. Is that so? Markle scratches his head. That's the last thing I'd expect. I've never done anything criminal in my life. Honestly, it doesn't make any sense. My brother is telling the truth. Anyone in the village would vouch for him. Suspicions rising. We got anything over here? No. Okay, all the villagers are glowing. We didn't come here with Aeon stuff last time. It's interesting that they're all different now.
Onwards.
Oh, he's such a young lad. Oh, they're talking about the firstborn. Maybe it's another one of these situations where we can't do anything right now and we have to come back for the next clue. You know? Journal, anything? How do we do an investigation in this? That's the question. We got our buffs on. Not getting any perception checks. So it's nothing down here.
Let us be off.
Try to think of where else it could be. It could be up the top. Got anything over here? Got a crashed boat, but apart from that, nothing. Nothing over here either. Anything else going on with these dolls?
Let's move.
Grey ribbon. Maybe if I find a blue ribbon one, I can do something. That's an idea. We could do that on the way out, potentially. Just follow this round. We cleared this top part out last time. So I'm quite happy to just let Seela move along it. And just check. Yeah, I don't think there's anything there. Follow the river up to its source. Nothing here. Nothing at the source of the river. We didn't get a quest either, which makes me think that if there is something around here, it's either a secret or it's later. I don't like that it's a secret or later answer, because if it is a secret, then I need to find it now. If it's later, then I'm just wasting my time.
Surrender or else.
Wait, whoa, 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 stop. Don't shoot the elk.
March on.
I was just clicking. Don't need to shoot the elk. Okay. It's just because it saw the elk that I clicked on and was like, ooh, I can attack it. One of the villagers is glowing here as well. Quick save.
I will help where I can.
There's such a young lad. Brand new doll. There's an elk here. Probably unrelated. Faded blue ribbons hanging from the tree. Light blue dress. Made of grass. Wait, is this is that our old campsite? There's nothing over here. Ooh, it lets you go a little bit into the water, interestingly. Yeah, well, I mean, we exhausted all the conversation options, I think. Wait a second.
Together we stand.
Deliberately just running her through because it's so quick compared to everyone else. I should have used Expeditious Retreat on the horse. That's okay. Hello. Okay, they share the same conversation options. That's fine. Right, get out this way.
It is no trouble.
All the way across. Expeditious Retreat was probably unnecessary looking at how fast the horse goes. Okay, this is a thing for later, I guess. What else can we do? We went everywhere. There was nothing to click on. Checked everything. We're done. And we got diplomacy points, which was worth, like, almost nothing. But that's fine. Right. Here, we can recruit more Hell Knights. Oh, we're actually a little bit low. Okay. We can't recruit more Hell Knights. Teleport back. And I think actually what we're going to do is we're going to end the episode there. Thank you for watching. Next time we will go into Dresden, we'll speak to Erebeth, we'll get some Hell Knights, and we might actually be able to clear out some of the demons directly around Dresden. Well, we'll see. Anyway, thank you for watching, I'll see you next time. Goodbye!